Story. I might have told some of y'all this story before, but it's about this young man. This young man, he wanted to be great. He wanted to do great things. So there was an old man who lived on top of this hill. And, the young man went up to the old man to talk to the old man, because that's normally what the villagers do. They talk to the old man about questions they had. So he went up to the old man and told him, how can I be great? I want to be great. How can I be great? The old man told him, well, let me tell you a story. There was once this man who had this terminal illness, and he was going to die. But he said, I'd rather choose how I die rather than just die by this disease. So he decided he'd join the army. Not only join the army, but he would be the first man in line for battle. And normally the person that's in front line of the battle is the first person who died. Because he's in front of everybody else fighting. So he goes out and he fights so valiantly. He fights so great that he leads the troops to victory. And, they had this great big party for him, this great big parade, but he was still sad because he knew he still was going to die. So the captain and all the troops were so proud of him. The captain came up to him. He said, you did all this great stuff. You helped lead us into victory. What can I do for you? And one thing he said to him, well, I have this terminal illness, and I'm going to die. I don't want to die. So he says to him, well, don't worry about that. So he gets the finest physicians in the land to come help this gentleman out. And they find a cure for his disease. But there was one problem. The next time they went into battle, he was afraid. He didn't want to go out in front. Matter of fact, instead of being out in front in the battle, he ran toward the back of the line. So, he ended up losing the next war, and the captain was disappointed in him. So the young man asked the old man, he said, so what was the purpose of this whole story? He said, in order to be great, you cannot fear death. In order to be great, you must fight past fear. And I know each and every one of y'all are afraid, a little nervous, because you're going out there in front of your peers, and you're about to play this game that you so-called love. But I want you to understand, you cannot fear messing up. You cannot fear failure, because it's failure that stands between you and success. So if you approach failure with faith, if you approach failure with hard work, diligence, sooner or later that nervousness is going to go away. And the only thing that will be left between you and success is your pride. Take a look at your jersey. What's your jersey say?
Jaguars.
That's the champion. Those are what champions are made. We are champions. Now at the end of the year, when we sit down and we talk about this, I'm going to tell you one thing. When I look at you all, I see champions. Today. Not tomorrow. Today. The only thing is we just got to show up and go get it. So y'all got to show up each and every game. And it starts today. It starts with this blue and white game. Come out. Do your best. Don't worry about the people in the stands. Because take a look around. These are your real friends. These are the people that matter. We are the people that matter right now. All right? Let's get it, everybody. Let's get it.
Can we do our circle thing?
Remember last time when we did the circle thing and we gathered around and like this?